Hello and welcome back, folks. When I used to live in the UK, I spent a lot of time living in Kent, which for those that don't know, is a county in the southeast of England. I spent the early 1980s living in a small village called Pembury, where I went to school. Now, contrary to popular opinion, the school dinners I had while I was there were excellent and introduced me to British cuisine. So a big thank you to all the dinner ladies out there. The best days were when a dessert, or pudding as we called it, called Gypsy Tart, was on the menu. The kids absolutely loved this recipe and we'd always ask for a second helping when it was on the menu. For some reason it was always served with a slice of green apple. I'm not sure why, but I'm guessing it's to counteract the sweetness of the dessert and to help to protect our teeth. Gypsy Tart is a recipe that's over 100 years old, and according to legend it was created by this kind old lady who saw a group of skinny-looking gypsy children in the street. To help feed them, she made this recipe using what she had left in her cupboard. Gypsy Tart is a very regional recipe and few people outside of Kent will have heard of it, but as you're watching this video, I hope that you enjoy making and tasting Gypsy Tart. The ingredients for Gypsy Tart are simplicity itself. There's just 3 ingredients: shortcrust pastry, evaporated milk and muscovado sugar. Don't let the simplicity of the ingredients fool you, however, because this is one of those recipes where the whole is more than the sum of its parts. Make sure that the sugar you use is muscovado sugar. Muscovado sugar is unrefined and gives the recipe its taste. It also adds caramel and toffee flavours other than the sweetness. You can of course make your own shortcrust pastry if you're feeling motivated and to have a buttery base, but I'm using ready-made today. The dimensions of the tin that I'm using are about 10 inches by 8 inches, enough for 6 servings. Begin by buttering the base and sides of the tin. This will make it easier to remove the slices. Then draw around the base of the tin using baking paper. We're going to use it as a stencil for the pastry. Roll out the pastry and place the stencil on top. Cut around it so that the pastry fits neatly into the tin. Place the baking paper back on top of the pastry and place some ceramic baking beans on top. Set the oven to 150 degrees Celsius and bake for 20 minutes. Then take out the tray when done. Remove the baking beans and the baking paper and cook for a further 5 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius to brown the pastry. To make the toppings, simply whisk together 200 grams of muscovado sugar and 1 can of evaporated milk. Bake for 20 minutes at 150 degrees Celsius. Allow it to cool, then cut it into slices. Gypsy Tart is best served simply with a slice of apple, so I wouldn't recommend trying to make it posh by adding some whipped cream and some sliced strawberries. I hope that you enjoy making this recipe, ladies and gentlemen, and until next time, bye for now.